You may begin wherever you wish, wander through the story at your own pace, and let go of any need to grasp each detail. There are no names to remember, no characters or places that need following. The journey is yours to take, without pressure or direction. Simply move with the flow of words and let them wash over you. The path is yours to explore, and the destination is simply the gentle presence of here and now. Allow the sounds and rhythms to guide you, not towards meaning, but towards stillness. Close your eyes, let your mind drift, and find comfort in knowing that wherever you are in the story, you are exactly where you need to be. Now let's begin the story and the journey to the dreamlands. Echoes of the hearth. The first light in the kitchen. The first light of dawn slips through the small leaded glass windows of the medieval kitchen, casting a golden glow across the stone floor and the sturdy wooden beams that criss-cross the ceiling. Each beam, aged and darkened by years of smoke and time, stands as a silent witness to countless mornings like this one. The fire in the hearth, the heart of the room, has been meticulously tended through the night, its embers glowing softly beneath a thin layer of ash, are now rekindled into a steady flame, sending a consistent warmth that radiates through the entire kitchen. The gentle crackling of the fire harmonizes with the soft stirrings of the morning. Outside, the world begins to awaken. A distant rooster crows, and the faint rustle of leaves sways with the awakening breeze. The sky shifts from deep indigo to lighter hues of pink and orange, signaling the start of a new day. Inside, the kitchen is a sanctuary of comfort and routine. In the centre stands a sturdy wooden table, its surface worn smooth by decades of use. Scattered across it are the tools of early preparation: clay pots with intricate patterns, bundles of dried herbs tied with twine, and a freshly baked loaf of bread, its crust still warm from the oven's embrace. The air is rich with the scent of burning wood, a comforting aroma that mingles seamlessly with the fragrant hints of rosemary and thyme hanging from the rafters above. Sunlight dances on the walls, casting playful shadows that move with the flickering flames, creating an atmosphere of timeless serenity. Each shadow tells a story of its own, elongating and shrinking as the fire's intensity changes, adding a dynamic element to the otherwise still morning. A figure moves quietly through the kitchen, the soft rustle of woolen robes blending with the occasional pop of the firewood. This traveller, cloaked in a thick garment to ward off the chill of the night, has found a temporary refuge under the kitchen's warm roof. Their movements are deliberate and careful, each step measured to avoid disturbing the fragile peace of the morning. The traveller pauses momentarily to admire the craftsmanship of the kitchen. A carved wooden shelf holding an array of spices, each jar labelled with meticulous handwriting, and a collection of copper pans hanging above the hearth, reflecting the firelight in shimmering patterns. They reach for a flask of water, its leather exterior worn smooth by years of use, and pour the clear liquid into a simple ceramic cup. The traveller then takes a loaf of the freshly baked bread, breaking off a piece and savouring its warmth and the comforting taste that instantly grounds them in this place of safety. The bread, infused with the essence of the herbs, offers not just sustenance, but a connection to the land and the hands that prepared it. A simple blade, its metal gleaming faintly in the firelight, is carefully wrapped and placed into a worn satchel alongside the bread and water. These items, though modest, represent the essentials for the journey ahead, a journey long imagined in the quiet moments spent by this hearth. The blade is not just a tool, but a symbol of protection and readiness, a reminder of the challenges that lie beyond the kitchen's walls. The hearth's embrace. As the morning progresses, the flames in the hearth grow stronger, their light filling every corner of the kitchen with a vibrant glow. The traveller kneels before the fire, reaching out to warm their hands, feeling the comforting embrace of the hearth's heat seep into their bones. The fire crackles and pops, sending sparks up the chimney in a mesmerizing display, while the traveller's gaze remains fixed on the dancing flames, lost in thought. Memories of stories shared by this fire in winters past flood their mind. Tales of heroes and wanderers, of love and loss, all woven into the very fabric of this kitchen's history. The traveller smiles softly, feeling a deep connection to those who have found solace and inspiration in this same place. Each spark that ascends the chimney seems to carry with it fragments of these stories, as if the hearth itself preserves the legacies of those who have sat before it. The table is set with simple fare, loaves of bread, rounds of aged cheese, and a small pot of golden honey. Each item reflects the hard work and care of those who call this place home. The scent of the bread, warmed by the fire, mingles with the earthy fragrance of herbs, creating a symphony of comfort and nourishment. The traveller takes a piece of bread, savouring its warmth and the wholesome taste that speaks of countless meals prepared and shared around this very table. The act of eating becomes a ritual, a moment of gratitude for the sustenance provided by the hearth and the kitchen's bounty. As they eat, the kitchen comes alive with quiet sounds, the persistent crackling of the fire, the gentle clink of pottery being moved, and the soft whisper of the wind outside rustling the dried herbs. These sounds create a harmonious backdrop, allowing the traveller to find a deep sense of peace. Each sound is a reminder of the simple beauty of life and the enduring comfort found in the hearth's embrace. The rhythm of the kitchen mirrors the steady beat of the traveller's heart, synchronized with the pulse of the flames. The traveller's thoughts drift to the lives intertwined within these walls, the laughter of children playing near the hearth, the quiet conversations between loved ones, the solitary moments of reflection by the firelight. The kitchen is more than just a place for cooking. It is the epicenter of life, where stories are born and memories are forged. The hearth stands as a silent guardian, witnessing the ebb and flow of life's joys and sorrows, its flames a constant source of warmth and light. The whispering flames. The flames continue their dance, swaying and flickering with an almost sentient grace. Their light plays across the stone walls, bringing life to the shadows and imbuing the kitchen with a sense of magic. The traveller watches the fire intently, seeing in its movements a metaphor for the journey that lies ahead, ever-changing, unpredictable, yet full of warmth and light. The flames seem to whisper tales of old adventures, of travellers who came before, seeking warmth and guidance before setting forth into the unknown. Inspired by the fire's silent storytelling, the traveller reaches for a small iron pot hanging above the hearth. With practised ease, they lift it and place it over the flames. The water inside begins to heat and steam rises in delicate curls, blending with the hearth's warmth. The traveller listens to the gentle simmer, a soft counterpart to the fire's crackle, providing a soothing rhythm that mirrors the heartbeat of the kitchen. As the water heats, the traveller reflects on the essential comforts that sustain the spirit, the simple acts of preparing a meal, the shared stories by the fire, the unwavering warmth that this hearth provides. These comforts are the foundation upon which their courage is built, the steady reassurance that no matter how far their journey takes them, the memory of this place will remain a source of strength. The hearth's flames are not just a physical warmth, but a spiritual anchor, grounding the traveller in their identity and purpose. The traveller's hands move with familiarity, stirring the pot gently to prevent the water from boiling over. The act of tending to the pot becomes a meditative practice, each movement deliberate and mindful. The steam carries with it the scent of the herbs, now infused into the water, adding another layer to the kitchen's rich tapestry of aromas. The traveller feels a sense of gratitude for the hearth, whose flames provide not only warmth and light, but also the means to prepare nourishing sustenance for the journey ahead. The kitchen's glow. As the morning sun climbs higher in the sky, its light joins that of the fire, filling the kitchen with a radiant golden glow. The interplay of natural sunlight and the hearth's flames creates a warm, inviting atmosphere that seems almost ethereal. The traveller stands gathering their belongings, a loaf of bread carefully wrapped in a linen cloth, a flask of water, and the intangible warmth of the hearth's memory that clings to them like a second skin. They move toward the heavy wooden door, its surface adorned with intricate carvings that tell their own tales of craftsmanship and heritage. Each carving depicts scenes of daily life, mythical creatures and symbols of protection, all meticulously detailed and imbued with the history of the family that has maintained this kitchen for generations. The carvings seem to come alive in the light, casting intricate patterns on the floor that dance with the flickering shadows of the hearth. Pausing at the threshold, the traveller feels the comforting warmth of the fire behind them, a tangible reminder of the safety and love that have sheltered them through the night. The door itself is a masterpiece, its sturdy construction a testament to the craftsmanship and care invested in creating a secure and welcoming home. The traveller runs a hand along the door's surface, feeling the smoothness of the wood and the subtle grooves left by years of use. The fire crackles gently, a steadfast companion through the years, its warmth a promise of comfort and a beacon of hope. The traveller takes a deep breath, inhaling the familiar scent of burning wood and herbs, grounding themselves in the moment. They know that the journey ahead is filled with uncertainties, challenges, and discoveries, but the memory of the hearth, the gentle crackling of the fire and the enveloping warmth, will stay with them, a source of courage and solace. With one final glance at the hearth, the traveller opens the heavy wooden door and steps out into the crisp morning air. The kitchen, now bathed in the full light of day, stands as a beacon of warmth and safety, always waiting for the return of those who have journeyed far. As the door closes behind them, the fire continues to burn, its glow a testament to the enduring spirit of home and hearth, a place where every journey begins and ends, the keeper of the flame. As the traveller prepares to leave, a figure emerges from the shadows of the kitchen, a steward of the hearth, an elderly woman with silver hair tied back in a simple knot. Her hands, though aged, move with a grace and precision that speaks of years spent tending the fire and preparing meals. She watches the traveller with a knowing smile, her eyes reflecting the flickering flames. "Safe travels," she says softly, her voice a comforting melody that blends with the sounds of the kitchen. Her presence exudes a sense of calm and wisdom, as if she embodies the very essence of the hearth's warmth and guidance. The traveller nods, touched by her words. "Thank you," they reply, feeling the weight of their departure lighten with her blessing. The steward reaches out, placing a gentle hand on the traveller's shoulder, infusing them with a sense of peace and purpose. Her touch is warm, the heat of the hearth seemingly transferred through her, reinforcing the traveller's connection to this sacred space. She steps closer, her gaze steady and reassuring. Remember, the hearth is not just a source of warmth, but a symbol of home and the strength within you. Carry its light with you, and let it guide you through the darkest nights and the brightest days. The traveller feels a surge of gratitude and determination. "I will," they vow, their voice steady with newfound resolve. The steward nods approvingly, her smile deepening with a hint of pride. "May your journey be safe, and your heart remain true," she adds, her words lingering in the air like the gentle flicker of the flames. With that, she turns and resumes her duties, tending to the hearth with the same care and dedication that have sustained the kitchen through countless days and nights. The legacy of the kitchen. The kitchen is more than just a room, it is the heart of the home, a place where stories are shared, meals are prepared, and lives are intertwined. The walls hold echoes of laughter and tears, of celebrations and quiet moments of reflection. Every corner, every piece of furniture, every utensil has a story to tell, a testament to the lives that have been lived within these walls. The hearth stands as the central pillar of this legacy, its flames a constant presence that has witnessed generations pass. It is where families gathered to share their daily bread, where secrets were whispered in the flickering light, and where the bonds of kinship were strengthened over hearty meals and shared tales. The hearth has been a silent confidant, absorbing the joys and sorrows of those who have sat before it, its warmth a soothing balm in times of hardship and a source of celebration in times of joy. As the traveller steps into the morning light, they carry with them not just the physical provisions for their journey, but the intangible legacy of the kitchen, the lessons learned by the hearth, the bonds forged in shared meals, and the unwavering strength drawn from the warmth of home. The stories and memories embedded in the kitchen's walls become a part of the traveller, fueling their spirit and guiding their steps. The traveller reflects on the interconnectedness of past and present, realizing that their journey is but a continuation of the countless stories that have been nurtured by this hearth. They understand that the kitchen's legacy is not confined to its stone walls and wooden beams, but extends outward, influencing every step they take and every decision they make. The hearth's light is a beacon that transcends time, illuminating the path forward with the wisdom and warmth of generations gone by. The journey begins. Outside, the world awaits with all its beauty and peril. The traveller takes a final look back at the kitchen, the hearth's glow a lingering memory in their mind. They turn and step forward, the heavy wooden door closing softly behind them, sealing the kitchen's warmth within. The door swings shut with a reassuring thud, the sound echoing the finality of their departure, while also marking the beginning of their new adventure. The path ahead is uncertain, but the traveller moves with confidence, fueled by the echoes of the hearth and the promise of new beginnings. Each step taken away from the kitchen is a step toward discovery, toward forging their own stories that will one day become part of the kitchen's enduring legacy. The traveller walks with purpose, the memories of the hearth's warmth and the steward's blessings guiding their way through the unknown. As they traverse through forests bathed in morning dew, cross rivers that shimmer under the sun's first rays, and climb hills that offer panoramic views of the sprawling landscape, the traveller remains connected to the kitchen's hearth. In moments of solitude, they recall the fire's embrace, finding solace and strength in its imagined warmth. When faced with challenges, the resilience inspired by the hearth helps them persevere, turning obstacles into opportunities for growth. The traveller's journey is marked by encounters with diverse people and places, each interaction adding layers to their understanding of the world and themselves. They share stories by their own hearth fires in distant lands, creating new echoes that resonate with the original hearth's legacy. The traveller becomes a living testament to the kitchen's enduring spirit, carrying its warmth and light wherever they go. The hearth's eternal flame. Back in the kitchen, the hearth continues to burn, its flames a steadfast reminder of the traveller's origins. The steward tends to the fire, ensuring that its glow remains constant, a symbol of unwavering support and love. The kitchen, now quiet once more, holds the promise of future journeys and the return of those who seek the hearth's warmth. Time moves on, seasons change, and the kitchen remains a timeless sanctuary. The hearth's flames, ever present and enduring, embody the essence of home, a place where every journey begins and ends, where every departure is marked by the promise of return, and where every return brings new stories to be shared. The legacy of the hearth is immortal, its light never fading as long as there are hearts to cherish its warmth. The kitchen stands as a beacon of continuity and connection, bridging the past, present, and future through the simple yet profound act of tending to the fire. It is a place where the echoes of the hearth resonate through time, inspiring each new generation to carry forward the traditions of warmth, comfort, and enduring spirit.